What's up, everybody? It's week 5. We're here with CCL Game Day, and I'm joined, as always, by K-Bot Borg, 3Z Breezy with... Finally, he's back!
And as always, Vaughn. Yeah, as always.
As always, Vaughn is here.
I'm always here. I don't know what to tell you.
Of course, you can see 3Z Breezy is actually also live. Josh, too. Yeah, the show is live, by the way. We have Josh as well on the desk.
Chat says to put my mic on my head.
3Z.
It's not dark out. It's not dark out, guys.
It's not dark out, guys.
Yeah,
it's live. It's live. Yeah, we're so live.
He says blackout curtains.
I do, yep. Behind my window.
For
Behind
gamer
the window.
precision.
Yeah.
They're actually
Uber
outside.
precision.
Yeah, they're like shower
How do you
curtains.
install those? Do you just like staple them to your windows, or like? Is there
I don't know. I was told not to ask questions when I bought the house. So.
Okay, fair. Hey, that's for the past tenants to figure out. That's their problem here. But welcome back, everybody, gentlemen. How are we doing today? Let's start with K-Bot. How are you doing?
We're living. I've got a week till spring break, and I've got too many other things to do.
Yay!
So, yay! I'm excited for spring break, but I'm not excited for my week to end. And the fact that we're recording this now, or the fact that this is airing, means it's halfway through. So, I'm not too happy about that. Yeah, we're here nonetheless, ready for another exciting week of CCL.
Another exciting week. Vaughn, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I just came off my Sad Boys League of Legends match in AML.
Oh yeah.
You know, there's no Sad Boys actually spawned from League. We just were League friends, and we just started playing OS originally. So I went to my roots. Also looking forward to spring break. It's next week for my normal job. I'm excited to be on the desk. CCL, baby. Nothing more to be said.
As always, Vaughn.
CCL.
CCL. Borg, how are you feeling today?
Feel pretty good. Pretty good weekend for me. Feeling, I don't know. I'm just feeling good. I'm a little sore, a little tired right now. Just got done with workout, but in this fine Wednesday, what is it, like late afternoon?
Oh yeah.
So this is
cloud's
live.
just overhead, chat. A cloud's just overhead.
This is live.
This is live.
But yeah, feeling good. My team qualified for playoffs in Nassau, so I'm feeling pretty good about that, and excited to game a little bit. You know what I mean? What is happening?
Breezy in the background. We also have Gramella Josh in the foreground here. Breezy, how are you doing?
I mean, it's been a rough few days. I'll say that, but it's all right. I mean, I'm doing good. Happy to be playing in CCL. Something to look forward to, because I won't be looking forward to playing in ASL playoffs this season. That's okay, because Borg will do it in my stead. Brawlers get it done.
I'll do it for you, my long-term scrim partner.
What's up, Josh?
Oh, Josh has something to say.
I'm depressed.
Yeah, that about sums it up. But yeah, let's get on with it.
Let's get on with it. Indeed, here.
Breezy looks like right now that he's like the player giving the post-game interview, or like he's the player that they handed the headset to, like speaking to the random other analysts in the box. Yeah.
This is like in baseball, yeah.
Stance and everything too.
He's doing the whole like, oh yeah, guys, I just got done with a match here. How we feeling? This looks like one of those like baseball interviews where like the other players are messing with him, and that's Josh. Josh is messing with 3Z right now.
That's correct. That is what's happening.
Deeply into the camera.
That is very true.
I'm getting a little flustered here. It's fine. It's okay. Let's start off really quick with a match recap last week. The top 4 teams went up against each other. Some teams fell to 1 loss. Some teams remained undefeated. We had GMU beating UTD and SLU beating UCLA. First things first, though, with GMU beating UTD, Snake had what? 36 kills in one of those games, and they still lost. 35?
34 is the actual number.
34.
Okay.
4.5. Right?
Hold up. Thank you very much. Not to mention the fact, of course, that Windows had 9 and Amorats had 2. Yeah. And GMU still found a way to stay alive long enough to put the goal in. I don't know how that works.
And that's why they're the GOATs.
Patriot boys make do. Patriot boys make do. SLU beating UCLA as well. That was another streamed match we did on Thursday. I'm so sorry, 3Z. Josh is leaving now. Josh is leaving now. Peace. Bye, Josh. Everybody chat say bye, Josh. Bye, Gramella. Bye, Josh. 3Z. How are you feeling after this matchup? And are you excited for this week?
Yeah, I mean, I think it gives us a lot to learn from. SLU definitely followed Rule 1. They bossed up. So, hey, looking forward to meeting them again in the playoffs. Definitely the toughest team I've seen so far. Obviously a lot harder than our Lakeland match. So yeah, I mean, looking forward to playing them again. Maybe at this Wake Forest land that's gonna happen too. So that's gonna be interesting.
It's later this month. The black and gold rush, I believe, is black and gold blitz. Black and gold blitz, $450. So check that out as well. Exclamation point WFU LAN in the chat if you're interested to register for that one if you're a collegiate or a high school team. Let's talk a little bit more about these top four in a different perspective, because all four of these teams had players, at least one player that had LAN experience the previous weekend. How was LAN, guys? How was it? How was it? Did you guys have fun?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey, it was a
sure did.
blast.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah, I had
words.
so much fun at
Yeah.
LAN, guys.
2 words, guys. Hot tub.
Hot.
Hey,
all I got.
I got
man.
one word: sauna.
Feeling like a
Oh,
sauna striker.
true.
I also,
yeah.
I also have 2 words:
Sauna
Red
striker.
Bull.
Ooh.
My mom did
Wow.
ask about that when she was in town this past
Hey,
week, and I had
just
to tell her
stop,
the
just
story.
stop,
Not a
just.
sponsor.
It's fine.
You
now.
told your mom the Red
Yes, I
Bull
did tell my
story?
mom the Red Bull story.
That's
And she
insane.
Laughed, and she laughed, so it was good. So it's fine. We're all good now.
Oh
I love
my
you, Mom.
goodness.
But yeah, just a
Oh,
lot of
That's
fun.
crazy.
If
I'm
chat,
not a
you
goer,
know
and
where's
I don't know
no.
if I want to be a
No.
Hey, we'll
Where's
tell you
no?
later. We'll tell you
Oh
later.
Okay.
God. Okay, yeah. I'll
Keep
tell
it
the story to
pushing.
K-Bot.
Keep it
I'm chill with
pushing.
that. We'll keep it going here. But yeah, LAN was a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot more coming up in the next year. It's gonna be a lot of fun as well. Never a better time to be an Omega Strikers community member, right? This is the best time ever. The best time ever.
That's
We love
facts.
it. That's so facts.
Say
I
that.
love
We can't
OS.
say that, can't we?
So real.
We
Hey, just
can't
wait.
say that.
We can say that indeed. Let's move on to a new segment here on the Game Day desk. It's Hot Tub Hot Seat, inspired by the LAN shenanigans, where we were just talking a lot in that hot tub, just yapping it up. And let's yap a little bit about the teams that are under 500 right now. Basically, all the teams with 3 losses or 4 losses. Right now, it's the pivotal point of the season in which teams that have 3 losses or 4 losses have to make a crazy run to make it into playoffs. You can qualify for playoffs directly with a 5-3 record at least, and you can qualify for play-ins with a 4-4 record. Your teams are Auburn B, Rutgers Red, Texas Tech, NJCU Smash Players, Texas State, GCU Necromancers, UTulsa, Redbird Omega Strikers, Omega Rocks, and Ole Miss Academy. All of them with either 1-3 or 1-4 or 0-4 records. The one with 1-4, by the way, is Omega Rocks. They got a bye this week. Fellas, which team do you think is poised to have a great run to potentially qualify for playoffs or play-ins?
I think there's a clear answer. I mean, 2 teams just stick out to me just so clearly. And dare I have to say the first, Texas Tech.
Yes!
The second, the Redbird Omega Strikers. Those 2 teams just have there's something about those 2 teams that just wet my whistle and make me
Oh, yeah.
hungry for some wins. I couldn't say why, but I think they've just got an it factor. Might have to do with the veteran leadership on those squads.
Absolutely.
Curious
Right.
what the other fellas think, but if my money was on anything, it would gotta be Texas Tech and the Redbirds. Like, you can't go wrong with those teams, fellas.
You can't go wrong, Vaughn. You can't go wrong. K-Bot, you want to sound off on that?
So I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're gonna make playoffs.
Oh,
The
no.
reason I don't think we're gonna make playoffs is because I have this like thesis thing to write, and that's been taking
Skip
me
it.
too much time, and
You
I
can't
cannot
skip
get
a
into
thesis.
queues. Still, no. How am I gonna skip
You
a
can't
thesis?
skip a
Vaughn? That's not how that
thesis.
works.
Oh. That's what you think.
Just make the thesis, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
oh.
Just do it.
Yeah, how real is that? I'll just let
Yeah.
it write itself.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So I can.
Bro,
play
Chat
Omega Strike.
GPT.
Your team's not gonna
No!
qualify for playoffs.
Academic
without you.
integrity surplus.
I'm joking. I'm
So-
joking.
Yeah, I'm the teacher here. It's all good.
Yeah.
Vaughn doesn't care. He's our teacher. rep.
GPT it up and get your ass on the core strike field.
Yes.
Oh, really?
You didn't come here to play school. You came here to play Core Strike.
That's
Holy
real.
sh! Blue Mountain
Anyway.
State.
So, if I don't think my team's going to make playoffs, and I also think there's a good chance that we beat most of the other teams on this list, there's one team I don't think we beat on this list, genuinely, and it's Texas State.
Yeah.
Check the core strikes. They've got higher core strikes, and they are actively playing it in the queues. I imagine with a couple more weeks, especially given by the fact that we get next week off, they'll probably be in a pretty good position to make a run here, pick a couple wins in the back half of the season.
There you go, Borg. What are your thoughts on any of these teams making a run for the playoffs?
Well, the only one that I have some sort of interest in because I coach them and they got a cool sticker, Texas Tech, baby. I'm not just piggybacking. I actually just want to see you guys win because meeting you guys and helping you guys out was pretty fun. So hopefully that. But other than that, no. Big fan of the Smash players over here. Hopefully they can kind of sort it together, figure out how to play Omega Strikers and not Smash. I have bet on them every time, and I've lost every time. But I'll keep doing it. I'll keep doing it. I don't care if they don't win a game.
There you go. 3Z, what about these teams? Which one intrigues you in this bad batch?
I'm gonna go with a Lanimal team, the Necromancers. Definitely interesting. Definitely, yes, an interesting. Very passionate about Omega Strikers.
Amen.
Yeah, frying their little lobster hearts out at land, but hey, maybe they'll climb their way up the CCL ladder and squeak their way into playoffs. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, for me, I want to get my biases out of the way. I think Texas Tech can make a run here. But outside of my biases as well, Texas State, as what K-Bot said before, I think that they could
not outside your
potentially...
biases.
Let's
That's not outside
hey,
Guys,
I'm
hey
agreeing
guys,
with you,
I put up
K-Bot.
for my bias. Texas State, actually, just Texas State. Yeah,
No,
not
but
Texas
but
Tech.
for real.
Texas State.
No, but for real,
Not
Texas State,
Tech, so it's not biased.
I think that they can make a run for playoffs or even play-ins. I think they've got the team to do it. Last semester, they barely missed playoffs and had a 4-4 record, so I think they can reassemble that and build towards that as well. I'll also say that GCU Necromancers have a good shot as well, but you gotta give it up. You gotta give it up for the Omega Rocks. Come on. We gotta see some Rock Shock action here in the playoffs. They need to win 3 more games to get into play-ins, and then they need to win through that to get the top 4 to get into playoffs. So it's gonna be a trip here for the Omega Rocks, but still, no team is eliminated just yet. The death blows might be given this week to teams like Ole Miss Academy, and we'll see where it goes. And I believe K-Bot, you're playing against these guys this week, right?
We are, yes. On that note, I imagine we're going to talk about that match more in a moment.
Yes.
But shout outs to the Ole Miss facility who is letting their players stay for a little longer past closing time so we can actually play this week.
Oh,
it's going to be another late night match for the Redbird Omega Strikers at 11 p.m. Central Time. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But no, shout outs, in all seriousness, shout outs to the Ole Miss folks. Thank you all so much for being accommodating.
Hotty toddy, baby. Hotty toddy. Love to see that. Let's move on to an update that we do every single week. And this week, I do not want to talk about it, but we have to talk about it anyway. Week 4 pick'ems. Oh my God. We got annihilated. Oh no. Throw up the graphic. Throw up the graphic. Every single person on this desk missed GMU, SLU, and I think UCLA as well. Oh God, it's just everyone missed GMU over UTD and SLU over UCLA, and some varied picks in between. K-Bot got 3 of 6. Borg, the streak is over. 1 correct pick out of 6. You can still build up. This week, if you get 5 out of 6, you're back
that's
at
what I have to
500.
go for.
So you got to run the gambit this week. 3Z got 4 of 6, and I got 4 of 6. Vaughn got 3 out of the 6 matchups. Miss GMU, SLU, and Rutgers Black. And I believe you picked Fanshawe over Rutgers Black at the LAN. So that's okay. That's fine. That means that me and 3Z are the winners of this week. Hi, Josh. Bye, Josh. We love you. Bye-bye. But yeah, it's a badge of honor that I do not want to wear. Let's move on here to the Week 5 pick'ems. Here we go. Let's start off with Redbird Gaming versus Ole Miss Academy. Late night matchup as always. Is it around like 10 or 11 p.m. for you, K-Bot?
11 p.m. Central tonight. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to it for sure. I think we've got what it takes this week. I need to derust my X when I get into warm-up.
Yes, please do that this week, K-Bot. Please do that. I mean, it was looking. I mean, you were trying your best, but oh
I
man,
was trying. I
You were
was
trying.
All right. I don't have hands anymore. No, but I think we'll be able to take this one pretty well here.
There you go. Vaughn, what are your thoughts?
Hey, I believe in my fellow Desker, the voice of the OS casting scene. How can he not get it done? I'm a believer. I'm
There's lot
a
of ways
fan
you
of-
can't get it done, actually.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Hey, all good. Would you rather get this done or the thesis? And I know what I'd answer. So
Well,
I'm. Hey, it's gotta be the.
Hey,
Red
why not
Birds.
let's
both?
graduate.
Yeah. Hey,
Why not both?
Graduate.
hey,
Just do
Why
it
not both?
while the drafts happen.
rule 1, baby.
Right. Okay. Right.
Gotta lock
yeah.
in. Gotta lock in. Borg, what are you thinking here?
I actually don't know what I'm thinking. Core strikes don't lie. K Bizzle over here will get it done right above me. I believe. I think you'll get your thesis buff this week.
That's instantly
And
buff.
take the dub.
When you're talking about
I
playing,
believe in you.
I can't play the game. It's like-
Hey, you'll be locked in though. You'll be
locked
locked
in.
in.
You'll be so locked in.
But like
Be
when
in
you
your
take a
mind
break
palace.
from something, as long as like for just a week or two, right? You take a little break, and you come back. I feel like for me at least, I feel mentally clear, mentally strong,
So,
untiltable.
how about taking a break from playing the game for 4 months? How do you feel after that?
Let's go, Ole Miss.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So
I'm just
so
kidding.
yeah.
I'm
yeah,
going Redbird. I'm going
Redbird there. 3Z. What are your thoughts?
I mean, K-Bot's just yapping. He's gonna take this one easy peasy mode. This guy's the GOAT. He's 1v9 brawlers. Get it done. Let's go Redbirds.
Oh yeah.
I'm also gonna have to give it to the Redbirds. They gave my Red Raiders one heck of a fight. If that game was played any earlier, that would have been more towards Texas Tech's favor in that week. But these guys are good at this game. Amazing at this game, led by K-Bot.
Let's just give the excuse of like, it was late, guys.
Look, it
let's be
was.
clear.
It just was.
Let's be clear. The state of Illinois is also in Central Time.
Yes,
okay?
exactly.
Let's-
It was late. It was just late. My players go to sleep around 11 p.m. So, and my
Oh.
goalie
They're
was
not
having an
real
anxiety
Mega Strikers
attack, so that
players
just
then.
wasn't good.
Hey,
So it's like,
your
ugh.
players do not go to sleep at 11 p.m. There is
No.
no way.
No, they do.
No
No,
way.
they do. They're
That's
all
insane.
Old. They are all,
That's-
except Nitro. I
that's
think Nitro
crazy.
stays up pretty late, and maybe Saber, but everybody else kind of just goes to bed around 10 or 11 usually. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. So we got a full desk sweep here for Redbird Gaming. Next up on the docket here, esports at OSU versus Team RPI. We saw esports at OSU on stream last week. What do you reckon? Is it the Beavers or is it RPI?
I am taking esports at OSU here, and the reason I'm taking esports at OSU was because after our match a couple weeks ago, they sent us a very nice Valentine's Day card the week after Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's cute.
Aw.
Yeah, it's esports at OSU. Good luck in this one. Yeah, I'll take it.
Vaughn.
Holy moly.
Vaughn, who is currently muted.
Vaughn is chatting. Vaughn is
Muted.
muted.
Yeah, what's our rating for this show? Like PG-13, R, like
PG-13.
What's the vibe?
PG-13. You're
Okay,
allowed one
no,
F-bomb.
joke.
You can get bleeped out by
Yeah,
Syntax.
Syntax
So,
told me
okay,
that.
That's just
okay.
not surplus.
I was gonna say like,
He blew me
Kayla,
out
they
twice.
sent you a Valentine's because they you so hard. Like, sorry, bro. Like that's just kind of how it is.
Just
I'm
common
team
courtesy.
I'm team RPI Strikers because they got some other team named Malphite Lover.
yeah.
Hey,
Lover, baby.
I don't know if you guys can hear the soundboard on the show, but let me just play the goated soundboard. Hey.
Oh yeah. We
Oh,
got
yeah,
it. We got it.
Malphite Gaming, that's his little dance. Yeah, and also AJ Cannon. Hey, sometimes that fella's in the queues and
with
racing
the-
in Costco, and that's how I know he's grinding solo queues. So I'm gonna give it to Team RPI, and it's gonna be 2-1. It'll be close.
2-1. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot, Borg. What do you think? What do you think today? What are you thinking?
So this one's hard, right? So Vaughn, actually, I'm not sure if you know because you haven't been here, but my goal is actually get 3-3 every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I messed up last week. Well, actually, 3Z messed up.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Snake messed
that's my
up
bad.
last week.
Yeah, my bad.
Because like if you looked at it, I was 3-3 if they just won their games. I was 1-5, sadly. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. You can
You know how
can
it
make
is.
your
Brawler's weak,
excuses
right? Yeah, you know how it
later.
is. Hey,
Brawlers
that's what
get
you
it done,
always. That's what you
though, but-
always say.
We're so
Brawler's
In this,
weak.
in this case scenario, I'm gonna be upset here.
Now hang on, is it Brawlers get it done or Brawlers weak?
It's both, right? It's both. It's just,
both.
it's
They just
yeah,
exist
yeah.
in perpetuity.
It's
Oh,
whatever
exactly.
fits the bill. It's whatever
Yeah,
fits the bill.
Zentaro Kazan do not shake.
No,
the other
there's,
guys.
it's
No.
just,
They suck.
nah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys. This one's hard, right? So like with that all being said, I need to actually try to get some stuff right this week. You know.
Yeah.
So I have to really think about this. Team RPI on a normal week, I think I'd vote for because for a different member's name, Sauce Master Flex.
Yes.
Master Flex.
That guy's
Sauce-
crazy.
Let's talk about Sauce Master
Let's
Flex.
talk about Sauce
Sauce
Master
Master
Flex.
Flex.
I don't have much to say about him yet. I'll have to see how he plays, but I kind of hope they win. But looking at some other stuff here, I feel like I gotta go with the safe bet of esports at OSU. I think that they're a little bit better. The K-Bot core strikes don't lie. I mean, I don't think he's been wrong once for some reason. So there you go. We'll go with esports at OSU. I'll leave the yapping for later.
There we go. 3Z, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, as much as I'm a fan of AJ Cannon and his duo with some saucy names, I think I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with OSU here, just because they have two challenger players and that's kind of hard to beat. So grinding the queues, getting the ranks up, and probably gonna take this one.
I'm probably going to have to agree with the desk here. OSU is probably going to take this one, but it's going to be a close one. It's going to be a close one. Team RPI is a very, very talented team. Both these teams are super talented. That's why I put it on this list as well, because it's kind of anyone's game at this point. It's a bit of a coin flip in my eyes, but I think OSU can get it done. Good luck up there in Corvallis. Next up, streamed game here at 8 p.m. Eastern, just after this broadcast ends. Auburn A versus Stockton. These two teams making their stream debuts the week before spring break. K-Bot, what are your thoughts?
So Stockton beat us last week in a 3-game series. We were able to take a game there. And it would make my team look better if Stockton won this. But I think I'm going to pick Auburn because I think they're probably going to be the better team this week. I trust their program a little bit more on the whole. I know they're hungry to make it into playoffs, and so I imagine they're going to do everything in their power to get there. Give me the Tigers.
Let's go Tigers. Fun.
Doubling down. I'm a believer that when their backs are against the wall, TTV Ram Splooge gets it done in collegiate. I've seen it before. I've seen it again. He's got that dog in him. I also think knowing the Stockton players, like, I mean, I'm not saying meta makes collegiate happen because, like, you can win with any character or whatever, but I would say that the signature or trademark characters of Stockton's players, from what I'm familiar with, suck. And I'm sorry to say that because I like some of the characters. Like, for example, I'd love to see a world where Acorn busts out the Kai midfield and goes Gleezy, all right? But, like, that's just not going to happen when you're getting Snake. Oh, that's my second one. Oh. Sorry, there's just a certain emotion that rises out of me when I start to say Snake lore. It'll just be no skill fanboyed all game, and there's nothing you can do. So, I'm gonna double down with Kenneth bottom 273. I think it's gonna be a 2-0. It's gonna be 2-0 for Auburn.
Never heard that before, Dylan.
I say that all the
No.
time. I love saying that.
I'm sorry.
That's his full name. It's on his birth certificate. So
Well,
it's
I don't know about
Auburn
that one.
Esports A. I do. I saw it. I was there.
Oh,
Auburn
okay.
Esports A is
Auburn
taking this
Esports
one,
A.
and it's 2-0. A man's 2-0.
A real man's 2-0. Talking about a real man, Borg.
I thank you for that intro. All business
Already
today.
got
I
the
think.
show
Thank
I'm
you.
just saying.
Thank you.
Yeah, Threezy, you look so sexy. Sorry, I just got that. I just want to
mean,
make sure I said.
yeah.
I felt that. I felt a lot of place.
Oh.
Now it's nice and equalizing. Came out.
Great, yeah.
You can hold on to your Valentine's Day message you got from
Thank you.
your
Yeah, I
opponents. I mean, I'm just ready for Dylan to go like, like Backyardigans University versus Team XYZ. You're gonna be like, well, actually, we had a close loss versus the Backyardigans early. Like, I swear, every time a matchup happens, K-Bot goes, Well, hold on a second. We actually lost to this team.
Just a
so
moment.
they
Pablo
might win.
was crazy on the
I
Kazan.
was gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, backyard. They picked up Pablo from backyard.
Uniqua?
baseball, and
Oh,
he's
what a
going
great
crazy.
goalie. My God.
Yeah.
Anyway, Borg.
Amen. All right.
I mean, I just apparently don't have a pick'em this week. Welcome back, Vaughn. That was funny, but at the end of the day, it's all business. Not too much yapping. I'm gonna go Auburn a woman's 2-0. Some might say. I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Not a man's 2-0. It'll be close.
What is a? Could you describe a woman's 2-0 for the non-knowers?
Can we not
Let
be...
me think of it on the spot.
Oh, God.
So if like a
Okay.
man's 2-0 is like just stomping, no mercy, a woman's 2-0 would show a little bit more compassion, maybe give them a
I
couple
see.
goals. Just a
But
bit
still
more of a
kick their ass.
respectful, but still kick their ass.
Yeah,
right?
okay,
Because-
just- we
because
had-
the
I had to just make
let's
sure
be
that there
clear,
was-
the ladies
there
get
was
it
ass
done.
kicking.
The ladies
Let's
get it
be
done.
clear, the ladies get it
Hey,
done
ladies
too,
get it done. Get it done.
Yeah.
but just a
Yes.
little bit nicer.
Hey,
you know what
top,
I mean?
top 10 team is women led. Longhorn Gaming. All right.
That's true.
Come on.
That's true.
You know, you got to give some respect to the ladies. All right.
Well, that wasn't my point in that, but yeah, I think we all agree on that.
I think we all do agree on that.
Nikki Middleton, by the way, isn't that
yeah.
player on Longhorn?
Yeah, she's
Nikki?
on Longhorn. Yeah. She's
Yeah,
really
I
good.
mean, she's Snake's mother. Let's be clear. He'll say it. By the way, she walked him at that invitational.
She did. She did so much so that Gooby on the pre-show last week was like, "Don't catch us against Nikki
Yeah,
Middleton."
I've literally never seen someone like perform that like far out of expectations. So that put that team on the map.
There you go. There you go. All right. So 3 Auburn votes so far. 3Z. Are you changing? Are you changing things here on the desk? Or are we just gonna be all Tigers all day? Uh-oh, 3Z. You're
Muted.
Oh, muted.
Muted.
Cringe.
My bad. My bad.
Muted. That's embarrassing.
My bad.
2. We got 2.
It's an Auburn sweep. I watched the match that K-Bot played last week. And the fact that K-Bot almost won that was kind of surprising, but also not kind of surprising because he's the GOAT. So with that said, I think Auburn's just a higher quality of team. No disrespect to K-Bot, but yeah, I'm going to go with Auburn there.
None taken.
None
Love you,
taken.
boss.
Here you go.
I am not in the queues. I'm just not.
There
Hey,
you go.
you're in the you're in the Google Docs. That's
You're
where
in the
you're
docs,
at.
not the
That's,
queues.
that's real.
You're in the docs and the sheets right now. The Google Sheets,
Well,
of course. You know.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm also gonna go with Auburn here. Auburn A. Not a whole lot to say. I think it's gonna be a man's 2-0 here. To disagree with
Okay.
Borg as well.
No compassion.
No offense to Stockton, but man, these Auburn guys look so good today. They're looking so good. So we'll see. We'll see. We might have to eat our words. You know what happens with these sports prediction shows? Whenever everybody picks one team, they're gonna lose. So you never. I mean,
Not
Yeah, just like
necessarily.
last
It
week.
didn't happen the first 3 weeks.
I
Hey,
mean,
that
yeah.
happened last week though.
It happened last week, though. It
It
happened
happened
last
last
week, twice, on 2 occasions. Let's move on. Let's move on. West Valley Storm Strikers versus Cloudburst right after Auburn A and Stockton Strikers right here on Striker Central. Both these teams also making their stream debuts this week. Cloudburst from Kutztown, PA, and then West Valley on the West Coast, Best Coast. K-Bot, what do you think? What do you think here?
I'm taking West Valley here. I'm a Core Strikes don't lie guy, and all I'll say is respectfully, I'll take 2 diamonds and a plat over 2 diamonds and the rough. Give me West Valley here.
Fun.
Hey, I'm gonna be a K-Bot fan. I'm backing everything he says. He's spitting. I can't disagree. I think it's West Valley, and it's another 2-0. I'm telling you, I'll let you know when there's gonna be a 2-1, but this is a 2-0 for sure. That's all I need.
We've got a very compassionate K-Bot, Vaughn this season towards K-Bot, I think. Usually you guys are butting heads, and now it's just like, y'all are
Yeah.
shaking hands.
I was about to say this is my first week.
Hey.
I don't know if we've ever had a chance.
Hey,
to
live,
talk.
laugh, love, baby.
Live, laugh,
Yeah,
love,
that's fine.
everybody.
Thank you, Kim Jong-un. Live, laugh, love. Live,
Live, laugh, love.
Right.
Borg, who are you taking here?
That's crazy.
We just laugh at that for a second if you just need a break.
The NSA, this is a joke. This is a joke. We're beaming, okay? Please don't take that on broadcast.
It's in good fun, guys. Come on. What's a little fun if it's not college?
Come on,
guys.
come on, come on.
Have some fun.
That's
Big fan of West Valley Storm Strikers, actually. Another one of the many Borg students in Blaze Valor. Love seeing them play always. And then Girly Grippers. I'm a big fan of Girly Grippers.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah. So anyway, I think they're gonna just take this one pretty swiftly. You know. I'm going pretty safe with my predictions today.
Safe as not always. Safe as irregular, but that's okay. 3Z.
Yeah, I'm looking at the core strikes. Also, got to meet some of the West Valley strikers in person. Chill vibes there. So I'm gonna go with them. Just the better players as well, and the chill factor doesn't hurt. So going West Valley here.
I'm also gonna have to go West Valley here. No offense to anybody at Cloudburst, the chill vibes are there. This team is like this. They're just all in it together. Only thing is that Girly Grippers needs to play the game. Hopefully, if Girly Grippers shows up, then we're good. Then we're fine. We should all be good here on the desk. If not, watch out. Watch out. Next game up here, the nightcap for tonight's stream at 10 p.m. Eastern. Lakeland Catfish versus Longhorn Gaming. We were talking about Nikki Minilin and Maple and Flambeau here before taking on the national champions. K-Bot, who are you taking?
It seems as though the Longhorn crew's got a pretty strong roster. I don't see Lakeland picking up their second loss here, though.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to take Lakeland. They're the safer bet. We'll see if the upset can happen, but I don't see this team being a two-loss team, especially this early in the season.
Gotcha. Kevon.
Kenneth, rub those glasses for me because clearly you're not seeing correctly. Well, I just talked about how good Longhorn Gaming is. This is all I'm gonna have to say. See this little guy?
No!
Oh,
my, no!
yeah.
Knows now. Nikki Minilin lore. Is it
Oh my
Is it
gosh.
2-1 for Longhorn Gaming? Who's going down? It's over.
Oh my god.
Throw that in the
Cordial
trash.
Crow,
Don't do
Cordial Crow,
that.
this isn't about you. This is about Lakeland. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Your
yeah, the art's
very
great.
good. The art's
The
great.
art's
we love
great.
It. We love it, guys.
Yeah,
We love
the
it.
art's great.
We love it. Borg.
So this works out perfectly for my 5 and 6 pick'ems here. Never vote for Lakeland, never will. Not starting today.
Okay.
Amen,
Going
baby.
for a
Amen.
Longhorn Gaming sweep. Honestly, I mean, like I said, I always got to talk real because I don't want any feelings hurt. Obviously, you know, Lakeland pretty strong team. They're probably going to win this one, but I don't care because I don't like you. So you're going to lose. You're going down. You're going down in my pick'ems every single week. I've not voted once, and you can give me my one loss on my pick'ems to get me back to the 3-3 average, and I'm chilling with that.
There you go. Okay. Well said. 3Z.
I mean, I've been Longhorn Gaming's biggest supporter since day one, so I'm not gonna abandon them here. Even though it's the majority on the desk, I'm still riding for Texas. So yeah, hook 'em horns.
All right, this is a very intriguing matchup. I mean, Lakeland is always a team you cannot count out. We kind of doubted them the entire season last year. They went all the way, won it again. And I think the same thing's happening to Longhorn Gaming this season. A whole lot of people, at least people not on the desk, are kind of like, you know, they're just Longhorn Gaming. These guys have improved very, very well. This is going to be a insane matchup. It's 2 3-1s who are one who needs to keep the crown, the other one who's hungry for the crown. Give me Longhorn Gaming here, and only because Nikki Minilin is a beast. All right, Maple is great in goal. Flambeau goes crazy. This is just going to be a very, very fun matchup, and you're not going to want to miss it. Give me Longhorn Gaming here. And may the best team win. May the best team win here. And finally, two of the best teams are matching up here on Sunday, March 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern. It is SLU versus GMU, the undefeated teams, the final two in the league, facing off against one another. K-Bot, who are you taking in this Game Mason Finals rematch?
Tell you what, unstoppable force beats a movable object yet again. But even if just for the most recent land performance that you mentioned, I'm gonna have to take Blue here. I can't imagine, I imagine this one's going to go the distance and could be well fought every game, but I cannot in good conscience say Slew's going to lose this one after winning a best of 5 on GMU's home turf. Give me Slew here.
Facts.
Vaughn, Slew coach.
Facts. That's facts. Well, I can't take any credit this season. It's been all them. So I've helped nada. I'm just a Slew fan now. I have the GMU sticker as well, but I can't bring myself to tear this one up too because DB is so cute.
He's so cute. Dude,
So, look, I'm gonna back my boys, the Billikens. I watched while I was at the LAN in Arizona. Catch my ass waking up to make sure I would watch my boys Slew play the bracket. I sent like a little message when they did well day one. I was like, good day two. It was one of the game days I remember I was watching Grands that I was getting ready for my matches. And that was a 3-0. And dare I say a man's 3-0. There was no compassion.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was systematic. I don't
on
know
their
how many-
stage, on their campus too.
I don't know. Maybe Dylan has, but I know none of you have like watched that VOD other than me.
It's brutal.
Maybe Dylan has
Bloodbath.
because he's a collegiate head.
Bloodbath.
But I watched that live. No, it was
Yeah,
over. Now,
it's-
GMU is really good. So I think there's always something to be said, like when you beat a team and then you have to play them again after like a week. There's like a real world where it's like that team's like, oh, we identify like this character's a problem if they have it. Let's ban it on this map and it can turn around. And I think GMU will take a game because I think they took a game in Winners Finals. I think they 2-1. So I'm gonna give it to Slew, of course, my Billiken boys, but it's gonna be 2-1. This will be I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna set some time aside to watch this. I'm looking forward to it because I also really like GMU. I really like the GMU player. Like these are some of my favorite players in the in the whole league. Like as people and as performers. Like Coin this season MVP. I mean, man's putting up MVP numbers. Knowers absolutely
That's
no.
facts.
I mean, his Rasmus is art. It's just like almost a work of art. Like that guy has some crazy sequences. So
Absolutely intense there. Borg, what do you think?
This one's tough. Normally this would be a no-brainer. I'd vote GMU because I'm a big GMU fan, but I'm not really sure. I think Slew's kind of riding highs right now. They took down big team last week. They also won that LAN like pretty handily as well, the Game Mason LAN. I feel like it's gonna be really hard to beat them, and I need them to win for my 5 and 6, the most important thing to me in the world. So I think I'm just gonna take Slew. I never said that. I just said, well, actually, please
we
do
have a
not
clip?
play the clip of
Do
me
we have a
saying
clip?
that right now. Don't do
Just
it.
play the clip.
I mean, I'm a GMU fan, GMU simp per se. I mean, I don't think I'll ever bet against them. Look, I may love GMU, but I need the average. I'm sorry, guys. Normally, I'd vote for you. I want you to still win deep down, but I think Slew are just too on fire right now.
3-0.
Yeah, I said it before. I think Slew definitely are the toughest team to beat this season, for us personally. So I'm gonna go with them. Haven't played GMU yet. They looked good, but after the LAN, I just think that Slew is looking really in form. Obviously, they've been in the NASA mines, right? Coin, Trademark, and Zoro just playing really great there. So yeah, I mean they're gonna win this one probably, but GMU might take it the distance.
There you go. I mean, last time, I have a very cool little piece of CCL history here. Last time, both two undefeated teams played in regular season was UTD and Lakeland. I have my scoring sheet right here, my call sheet right here from that game. It was an intense matchup. It was very, very cool, right? The number 2 team did come out on top here, and maybe GMU has reviewed the VOD. They have been working, they have been figuring things out, and they could come back in this matchup. But here's the thing, GMU, their spring break is this week. They're all traveling. Right now, Wiggly Wobbly's not even in the country. How do you even know if they have any scrimbucks or any queuing at all going on this week?
We got
Maybe a
shams
Buddha.
of CCL over
You know,
here. I mean,
I
this
don't
guy
know.
knows where,
I don't
he
know.
knows where they are.
I
That's
legitimately don't
crazy.
know because Wiggly is out of the country, and if your whole team isn't performing or playing together, that could just mean some very, very big missed cues come game day. SLU, they're grinding, they're going for it. Shout out the Fools. I mean, I think it's an SLU win here. They will finally be perched atop the CCL standings finally after so much turmoil past seasons ago. I think SLU takes this one, but still, GMU could make this very interesting. So you're going to want to tune in Sunday, March 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern for that one. Wow, what a productive day on the desk here, Vaughn. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, I guess it's no big deal. Like, you know, the PayPal, you already have it from
I got
me
you.
winning
Yeah, I know, you're
BFFs.
good.
Like,
You're
you
good,
know
yeah.
how to compensate me
where to go.
clearly.
I know where to go.
Yeah, it's nice to be back talking about CCL. It's honestly more fun talking about the game than playing it, so it's always a pleasure to yap about collegiate players. And it's just, as I've always said, it's it's more interesting than watching like NASL or anything else in my opinion, because you never know who could win, who's gonna like improve. Like, I'm looking for this season's UH Premier storyline. Maybe it's Longhorn. So I don't know. It's great. I'm happy to be here.
Any given Wednesday in this league, you don't know who's gonna win. It's just an awesome league. So keep the dial on the station here. We'll be right back here with our first match of the night, Auburn A versus Stockton Strikers. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 2 weeks, because next week is spring break. So have some fun, get some pina coladas, you know, go onto the beach, have some fun, get in the hot tub. I don't care. Get in the hot tub, baby. Get in the hot tub. You know, you're gonna catch me and Borg in the hot tub. You know, come on in, dive on in, have some fun. We'll see you guys later in 2 weeks. So have a fun spring break, and don't go anywhere. Auburn A, Stockton coming up next.